Good to be back live. There's network maintenance today, and lots of cutouts on this, but it's probably still it's probably fine now. We are seeing dropped frames on here. Let me see if that's stable. I just dropped a few. Okay. Well, hopefully it's fine. We'll see very quickly if it's not. I'm thinking we should probably try to match the old perf on this real quick. Yeah, we should probably do that. Just because, like, this not working is bothering me. First of all, it's map size 31, max size and specified, map size. So max size doesn't get specified. And then 512Ms. We need more than that. I think you need 1024 minimum. And num maps is 8192. See if this works. You need to specify max size, I suppose. Okay. Now this is the one that didn't work. I think it was... do this. Yeah, so there you go. So we see how this trains, then we try with the old hypers, and we go from there. Let me make sure restream shows. So we were able to get like 60 to 80 on this task, I'm pretty sure. So I want to make sure that I didn't either break something in the env or in the trainer. It's completely different hypers, so. Okay. We will try most of these to start with. What just happened? Try these. Gamma, lambda. We don't do that anymore. We don't do this. Well, maybe this is fine. Let's see how this does. Is this like immediately way better? This is the only env I'm a bit worried about because we're using this actively for curriculum stuff. Okay, so the fact that this just like doesn't do anything is concerning. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the params the way I had them like this, and then we're going to go see if we can figure out the experience buffer thing. That's going to be a pain, but we'll have to figure it out. Okay. So this is what I was trying to do last night, but I just got too tired. I think we can probably figure this out. If we make that the goal to figure this out today. You need to have on policy rows be a multiple of the free index or whatever. Right, the big issue here was this less than sign. So this should be less than equals, but it doesn't train when you have less than equals. The issue is that there are a bunch of trajectory segments. And as you collect data, you fill up trajectory segments. But you need a way to figure out when you're done. When you're done collecting data. I'm trying to think like what would be a good stable replacement for this check here. Because this is not doing it. I'm kind of tempted to... revert back to like my old batch samples check or whatever. So just collect as many steps as you need in the batch. And then we just throw errors if that doesn't work out. It's probably the best way of doing it. Let me see how we used to do this. While not experience.full. Pointer greater than equal batch size. Okay. We can do something like that. Hmm. We don't get any indexing bugs from this? Apparently not. Was this 8 or 16? I think this was 16 before, wasn't it? See if this breaks it. Okay, so this doesn't break it. This is faster as well. There should be a way to break this though. Like if I just do 64, this should just break, right? Yep. Okay. I okay. I don't know what's going on today with the internet. It seems like this is restream because I go and I check speed test and it immediately works. So I don't know if this is unstable restream server today or what, but I'm just gonna work around it as best I can for now, and if it keeps happening, then we'll figure something out tomorrow. But I want to make sure we finish this today. So we have 524. Okay, this is perfectly 8192 agents, right? So it would make sense to have 4K forward pass batch size with this, right? And we'll just see if that works. So num_ems here should be 16. Also, wouldn't this be like way better if I just did like something like this? Let's see what this does. 1.5 million step per second training. A lot of miscellaneous overhead. But yeah, we'll see how this trains. We should probably make sure that we're not slower because of the horizon as well. We'll do that after. Seems we are able to train a good policy. It's very close to what we had before. Now let's see if there is any perf overhead with the BP score as well. No, there is not any perf penalty with a longer horizon. We are very well set up, in fact, right there. Possibly mini batch size has to go up, come to think of it now. And possibly mini batch size has to go up. I think we'll have to test. That one's like potentially a lot more of a disruptive change. Yeah, but this seems totally fine. Can I just delete all this and have it work? Why is this not? This does not show up here. I guess it's not indexed. The hell is this? There we go. Score is still fine. Matches 1.8 millisteps per second. Trends quite nicely. Doesn't need this either. How about Pong? We'll see if we actually get logs back from this. That's the main issue. There we go.